channel. If you're new here, my name's Shannon. I'm a full-time reseller at the username ShannySell on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, Depop. I'm here to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart, something that I'm passionate about because I talk about this a lot on my channel. You are full-time reselling or even part-time reselling. It gets really busy. There's so much to do in so little time, and you're usually doing it all on your own unless you can afford to pay for a staff member to help you out. I'm not in that position yet, so I'm here to talk to you about Poshmark automation, and this is something I really believe in, is paying for services to make your life a lot easier and so that you can put in less time into your business but still make a lot of money. So that service that I'm here to talk to you guys about is Primelister, and I've talked to you guys about this before in another video. This video is sponsored, but I wouldn't be doing this video unless I really believed in the service, which I do. And I'm here to talk to you about a specific deal they're offering only right now for Black Friday, and that is a lifetime membership for $2.99. Yes, you heard right, lifetime, so that means you don't have to worry about it. Just pay once and you're good to go forever. Normally it is $20 a month or $169.99 per year. Primelister is a tool and a Chrome extension specifically for your computer to help you automate daily tasks that as a reseller are really vital to making everyday sales. Primelister has three main components that are made to make your life as a reseller effortless and save you time and energy, thus making more sales. So those three components are the auto relister, cross-listing, and Poshmark automation. So I'm gonna break those down for you guys. I want to let you guys know that the lifetime offer of $2.99 for a lifetime deal is only for the Poshmark automation feature of Primelister. However, it is still an amazing deal, especially compared to a lot of the competitors on the market right now. You're hearing a lot more about Primelister. There's other sites like List Perfectly, Vendoo. Primelister comes out on the top when it comes to pricing, and I'll show you guys the pricing on the screen here now, so you can really see that you're getting a great deal. And in addition to that, you're only having to make one single payment, which is great because sometimes it takes a lot of effort to remember like which things are set on auto pay, which bills are coming out on which day of the month, things like that. As a reseller who tracks expenses just very, very carefully on a spreadsheet where I write down literally everything I spend for my business, it is really nice to know that you can just make one payment, be done, and you can just kind of like save money. Those business expenses really add up at the end of the month, and having to negate that from your profit can really hurt. And just like looking at your profit go down really kind of, it's tough, but this does really make it easier, and it's definitely a cheaper option for you guys to save money as a reseller and therefore maximize your profit. Really helping increase my sales while maximizing my profit and keeping my expenses lower. I have really enjoyed the fact that they really care about you as a user of the Chrome extension, and that is because you can actually go on their website and voice your own suggestions for ways that they can improve the extension, improve the service, and you can actually go on the website, voice your suggestions, send them into the team for them to review and use in future updates. In addition to that, they're always updating their Chrome extension, so it's never going to stay just the same, and they're always working with you to figure out what they can do best to make your life easier. I'm going to start by showing you guys how to log on to Primelister, start your own account today, and it's really easy. You can use your email, your password, and just get right on and start using it today. So I'm going to show you guys some screen recordings of how I do that here. Super easy. If you have questions though, let me know. You're going to want to download the Chrome extension, which is just a simple click of a button, and it will guide you right through it. Really user-friendly site. And then after that, you can start using the tools featured. So I wanted to show you guys specifically the Poshmark automation, because as we know, Poshmark requires daily sharing, not just daily, but multiple times a day. They say the best way to make sales is like 3 to 5 times a day sharing. That's a lot of sharing if you have over a certain amount of products. I have about 900 listings, and I just can't do it all myself for multiple times a day. But I still want to make sales, of course, as a full-time reseller. So that's why this deal is so good, because it really is a one-time payment for the rest of your life. And it's not like Poshmark is going to change the sharing requirements anytime soon, at least from what I've seen. So they're always going to require you to share. So if you pay once, you're done. You'll always have the service, and you can use it whenever you want. So here's how that works. I'm going to log on to my Poshmark, show you guys how the sharing works. Primeslister is one of the first reseller Poshmark automation tools to offer Poshmark automation support for all of the countries that Poshmark is available in. So that includes Canada and Australia, guys. It also means that they allow you to have multiple closets open at one time. So you can have unlimited amount of closet shares. So if you have 2 different closets and you want to share for both, your lifetime deal is good for both. It's a really social community. In order to make sales, we have to share our closet, but we also like to share other people's closets and listings. The thing Primelister can do is help with that. So they have an auto return activity. So as long as your Chrome extension's on, you're logged into Primelister, you're good to go. It will automatically return any kind of activity that someone does for your closet. So if someone shares your closet, it will share it back automatically. In addition to that, something it can do, which I love, is auto sending bulk offers. So as we know on Poshmark, to make sales, a lot of times we have to edit listing prices, we have to send offers. This is something I do religiously every weekend, as long as I can and I'm working. I will do it every weekend, and it's so nice to have it automated for you, so that's just something that you don't have to worry about and you can kind of relax a little more on the weekend. So it can bulk edit your prices, it can bulk send offers to anything that has likes in your closet. Another part of the Poshmark automation feature is it can automatically like things that are featured in your feed, which is pretty cool. Follow and unfollow other Poshers, so it will automatically follow someone back if they follow you. You can also customize the sharing speed. So I really like this feature, is that you can schedule out your tasks. So say that you want to send out bulk offers or edit listing prices in bulk while you're away thrifting that day. You can do that. You can go in and set a time. I'll show you guys how to do that on the screen. You can go in and set a time, set a task, and it will schedule it and do it right for you. It solves CAPTCHAs automatically, so when it's sharing on your closet, it will solve the CAPTCHAs automatically for you. Another feature Primelister has that is super important for resellers is relisting. You know, relist can count as a very new listing. So say you're too busy that day to list a few new items, I always go in and relist items. So I'll try to do like 5 to 8 a day in addition to my new listings usually, but if I can't list that day, I will just do about 10 to 15 relists, and Primelister makes it really easy. So I'll show you guys how to do that on Poshmark, how to relist. A couple more things to note about Primelister and why it's a good option for you guys to try, especially if you've never tried one of these automation services before, is that it is very safe and they don't ask for any email or password into your Poshmark account. So a lot of times when you hire like a VA or a person to do this for you, they will need all of your private information, which can include really secure information. So that is a worry for a lot of people. This is very safe because they don't ask for any of that. It is also risk-free because it mimics human behavior on Poshmark. So it is very safe and secure. A free 7-day trial, so you can try it before you even sign up for this Black Friday deal. But it really is a great deal. But if you just want to try it out first, sign up for their free trial and then you can see from there. They'll offer customer support that is really great. If you have questions, they get back to you within 24 hours, which is really rare nowadays, as we know. Even sites like eBay, I have not heard from eBay in weeks, guys. So they never actually reached out back to me last time I asked a question. So it is really great to know that they're there for you whenever you need them with any concerns or questions about how the extension works, if you're having issues, etc. I want to take a few minutes to talk about my own experience with Primelister and why it has helped my reselling business daily. Sometimes I think about Poshmark and why is it the way it is? You know, I love Poshmark, and it's done amazing things for me. However, the amount of time and effort it takes to make sales is kind of crazy when you think about it. In my opinion, if you have anything over like 250 to 300 listings, I don't know how they expect you to share those manually every single day, multiple times a day. It is just a lot. So it's a lot. When you put into the other tasks involved with reselling, such as thrifting, driving to thrifting, bookkeeping, social media creation, cleaning, steaming, laundry to get stains out, stain treatment, researching brands, you know, all of these things that we do as resellers every day, to take into account to add to that sharing, sending offers, editing listing prices, is just so much, and it at times can feel impossible to do it all yourself. I was there with you guys in the very beginning of my reselling journey, and if you don't know, I've been reselling full-time for about 1.5 years, but I've been reselling part-time before that as a hobby for basically since 2017. I've been reselling as a hobby. So now I do it full-time. I've been doing it a year and a half full-time, and it's a totally different ballgame when you're doing it full-time. I think a lot of times people think like, oh, you're full-time so you can have time to do everything. Well, you're only one person, and you also have to take into account that when you're full-time, you're not getting paid time off. It's up to you to kind of manage your own schedule, which is wonderful, and that's why I love doing this full-time. But it's also up to you to kind of not burn out. So Primelister has really helped me to automate these tasks that are, in my opinion, impossible to do with everything else that's involved with reselling and be able to make good sales. So it really has helped my sales, my own kind of mental health, because it enables me to have more downtime, not be working constantly 24/7 on my computer or my phone. And these things are all the things that when I started reselling first, within my first year, almost led me to burnout. And for those that don't know, I did go back to a full-time job for 6 months, and then I decided I really missed reselling full-time, and I missed making my own schedule, being my own boss. So I went back to it this past March full-time. So I've been full-time again since March, but prior to that I was full-time for a year. In that first year, I did not sign up for any of these extra business expenses because, number one, I didn't really know that there were that many out there. Number two, I was very hesitant to take away any of my profit by adding a business expense that I deemed unnecessary if I could do it myself. However, from my experience, I was completely wrong on that front, because it did eventually lead me to almost burnout and not want to do reselling at all. Now that I have automated these things, and now that I have really let go of the control of it and use these services that are available to me, and yes, pay for them, but they do help my sales, and they definitely help my own kind of ability to manage and balance that work-life balance. So work-life balance is really important when you're a full-time self-employed person. You really can't do it all, and you need to realize that sometimes you really need to kind of let go of control and let someone else take over and maybe pay for a service to help you do that. Also, remember guys, that these business expenses are tax write-offs at the end of the year. When tax time comes, you need to keep track of these. So that $299 a year that you're paying for Primelister is a tax write-off. I'm not a tax professional, but I do work with one, so I know for a fact that that is true, and these things lower your taxable income. So this great Black Friday sale, $299, one price for the rest of your entire life. You don't have to worry about it, just pay once and then not worry about sharing. So I definitely urge you guys to take advantage of this offer. It's only limited time, it's not gonna be available forever, and I definitely am here to answer questions if anyone has them. You can easily get Primelister from the links below. I will link everything below, including their social media pages, the link on how to get it, and the link to the Black Friday deal. I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, having a safe, happy, and healthy holiday, and I am so grateful for all of my subscribers and anyone that has taken the time to watch any one of my videos. Even if it's just one time, it means so much to me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think below if you've tried Primelister, if you have questions, and I'm here to help. Happy Thanksgiving! Love yourself. A merry little Christmas.